All right, we're live. All right, guys, we are back with week 6 of the Strut Report. I'm Sean Cook and
Jason McKee.
And we got a lot of good feedback this weekend, or this whole week, and got a lot of good feedback, a lot of pictures. You guys have been getting after the Gobblers and doing a good job out there. So we're going to summarize this week for you and hopefully can give you an idea for, what region you're hunting in and kind of give you an update for what the Gobblers are doing in your area. So we're going to dive straight into the Southwest, and didn't get too much feedback from these guys out here, but did get some feedback from Mark Wade out in Arizona, and youth season opens today out there, so there going to be a lot of youth getting out there this weekend and trying to get it done, and good luck to all you guys. So Mark Wade has some Gobblers on camera in the snow.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting.
Pretty cool picture we're going to show you here.
Not something you'd expect to see in end of April. Pretty cool.
Just a really unique picture from Mark Wade there. So not much from Southwest, but sounds like they're out there strutting and gobbling and getting around. So get out there, see what you see, and let us know what you see. So Jason, you want to bring us into the Mid-East there?
Yeah, actually, before we get too far into this, okay. I know most of you guys are probably missing Tony Merle's wonderful self, but he's actually in Iowa hunting this week. So we're gonna give him a call once we're done wrapping up kind of the overview of what's going on around the country, and we'll talk to Tony. So if you have questions, go ahead and get those in early, and we'll let Tony, the comeback kid, answer your questions at the end of the live. So in the Mid-East, looks like right now Pennsylvania is the hot spot in the Mid-East. Pennsylvania birds are gobbling. Seems to be picking up steam each day. But
it sounds like they're in the middle of strut there. Just
still a week and a half before the season actually opens. Kelly Shoemaker Adams was saying they're out Saturday trout fishing. Nice, and heard some birds gobbling most of the morning. Went quiet, but then started being vocal again around lunchtime. So hopefully, man, those guys at PA, they have a late start, but hopefully
sounds like it's getting going now.
Yeah, hopefully the birds are still doing their thing by the time those guys get back out.
So on to the Southeast has been our number one region so far. Maybe it's just because the season opened up first, and seasons in the Southeast are kind of wrapping up at this point. You're in your last couple weeks of the season, so get out there. I think these birds are still on fire, but we got a lot of good feedback this week from this region, and we'll let you know what's going on. West Virginia, gobbling from the roost, but kind of quiet after that. Strutting in the fields mid to late morning, so I don't know if they're still henned up or something, but quiet after the roost. So maybe get out there at daybreak and try your luck there. Virginia, HS field staffer Brian White, and we actually have a picture here.
Yeah, we have a few that piled up some birds.
Doubled up with his dad last day of the first week of the season. Took a couple old birds off the strut light decoys. So good job to you, Brian White, and always great hearing from you. In Tennessee, Trevor Perkey has killed 2 in East Tennessee, and we have a picture of Trevor's of his beard here, and it's a great bird. So congratulations, Trevor. Sounds like they're gobbling pretty hard in East Tennessee. That's it right here.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good bird.
Did you say he doubled up? He killed 2?
Yeah, killed 2, but we only have a picture of 1.
Nice.
But, yeah, good job, Trevor.
Good job, Trevor. That's a heck of a season.
Yeah.
In a week's time.
Or anytime you can get 2 birds in a week, that's
All right, so moving on to Mississippi, man, this guy, I got to tell you, this guy is tearing them up this year.
Yeah, I think he's posted on almost every one of our reports. He's been doing good.
Damon's been following the Strut Report since day one, but his season has been remarkable. This is, I believe, his 3rd bird, right?
Yeah, so he said he's tagged out in Mississippi.
3rd bird for Damon. Damon, you've had a heck of a season, man. Congratulations.
And I think on the actual comments, he said he's on his way to Missouri, so we may hear from him next week too. So Damon, if you're watching, man, good job. You're lighting it up this season.
So and right along with Damon, it looks like Mike McCain with his daughter and son between the 3 of them put down 3 birds in Arkansas, which is very impressive. So we got some pictures.
Yeah, we have a picture of both of those.
So here's Sarah, his daughter. Excellent bird. And then I believe the next one is his son. Yeah. And there's his son with this bird. Congratulations to Sarah and Troy.
Congratulations.
Good job, Dad. getting
Getting it done for the family.
Yeah, getting the next generation
Yep.
out there, and man, those are both really good birds. It's a pretty place. Where's it at? Arkansas, man. That's some beautiful country. All right, so from Arkansas we go to Kentucky. Kentucky.
It's our cameraman's place here.
Yeah, Caitlin Clemens took down a bird on the second day of opening weekend. Said had some heavy rain that kind of slowed things down in the morning, but it obviously didn't slow Caitlin down too much because she smoked a pretty good bird herself.
Congratulations, Caitlin.
And I think she was able, I don't know if it shows in the picture, but she killed those on the strut light decoy. So it seems like there's a trend here. I mean, these decoys just give something visual for the bird to lock onto and come on in sometimes. Sometimes they'll be stubborn and won't respond well to the calls. It just depends on the day. But if you ever get them visual on the decoys, it can be key to bringing the bird in.
Apparently Kentucky's getting pretty good. Chuck Walker also stated that he called up 7 birds. So he said they seem to be real responsive to the calls. So you want to take over last couple states?
So to wrap up the Southeast, we got North Carolina and then down to Florida. We got a lot of feedback from North Carolina. Sounds like it's really going on up there. Richie Roberts, who we have a picture of here, took a 21-pound double-bearded gobbler with ivory spurs on Easter. So, I mean, wow, that's awesome. Called using an HS Strut diaphragm. And Jason, you want to pull up that picture of Richie's bird here?
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, he took it with a bow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Always a little extra challenge to get out there with the bow, either your guillotine or your dole broadheads, just really punch on the gobbler. So continuing on with North Carolina, we have, sorry if I butcher your name, Warless Lee Knowles III. We have a bunch of pictures of him. Him and his crew have gotten it done on several different birds. Had a great first week. This is Eastern North Carolina. Birds were real hot, but slowed down towards the end of the week, but looks like they didn't slow down too much because, we got a bunch of birds on the ground.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Congratulations to you and your group.
Yeah, congratulations.
Like you piled them up there.
It's a really good bird.
And continuing with North Carolina, we just got a lot of feedback, so this area must be real hot. The ghosting gobblers, who we also have a picture of, seeing birds gobbling and strutting all over the place, and I think they actually got a couple on the ground, so good job to you guys, and heck of a season.
There you go.
Throw it at them.
Before you move on, we have a couple comments.
Okay.
Dave Murphy said it's tough start to Missouri season. Birds are quiet. William E. Sullivan still gobbling in Florida for the last week of the season.
Yeah, and actually,
we were about to talk about William Sullivan here, one of our field staff guys. So thanks for commenting in, William. And sounds like they're lighting it up there in Central Florida. So, as William just commented, down to Florida, he's saying birds were gobbling hard last weekend in Central Florida. This weekend will be the last weekend. He was able to call in 3 birds for his wife, and she took one of them. Unfortunately, William couldn't get a shot himself, but he was able to put his wife on one.
He's put several people on birds so far.
Yeah.
So hopefully William's next.
There we go.
And then continuing on with Florida, Tim Lamb was able to get his son his first bird.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Yeah. So, anytime you can get out there and get your kid his first bird, it's...
Yeah,
look at the smile on his face. Yeah.
Congratulations.
So, Southeast, I know we're close to wrapping up, but we've gotten a ton of feedback from this region, and sounds like it's been a great season so far. You want to bring us on to the Midwest Great Lakes area?
Yeah.
Who, in the beginning, I guess the season's opened up, we've gotten a lot more feedback, because in the beginning, you guys were slacking, but now we've got a lot of feedback picking up.
So Missouri, Missouri's a great state for turkey. I'm from Illinois and have a lot of friends and people in Missouri, and I grew up being pretty jealous of their turkey hunt. They got some great turkey, and so I expect to see a lot of birds, good birds going down in Missouri here in the coming weeks. So HS field staffer Jake Hinman said he's been hunting with his dad the past few mornings. Good gobbling on the roost, but quiet. After coming off the roost, said. Still seeing some of the toms with hens. He's planning on taking his daughter out this weekend. They got a front pushing through, so hopefully once that front pushes through, things hopefully we can get his daughter on a bird. So good luck to you, Jake, and your little girl. Looks like Wisconsin Thursday. So yesterday was opening day. We should probably hopefully start seeing some success stories coming in from Wisconsin here over the next few days. Nathaniel Melton, we have a picture in here.
Okay.
Took out a youth hunter this past week. It said birds are staying together, gobbling off the roost. So hopefully with that just opening up, we'll start seeing some guys getting
like
lucky
this
in Wisconsin.
I'm not sure if he said it in the comment or not, but it looks like this is Nathaniel's son, so maybe he was able to, get another youth on a bird. So that's awesome. Congratulations to you and your son.
Young gun out there having success. So that's
awesome.
Good to see. It's good to see.
Heck yeah.
All right, so one more note. The Northwest.
Mountain West, nothing from you guys.
Nothing from the Northwest or Mountain West. So hopefully we'll start hearing more from those guys. Actually, we need to reach out to our buddy J.R. Keller. I know for a fact he killed a bird. So we need to get J.R. to submit some pictures. I know he's been out hitting it pretty hard. Another note before we call up Tony is Canada's season opens next Friday in Quebec. And according to the reports coming out of Quebec, the Strut is in full swing. Should be ideal for opening weekend.
So come opening weekend, it should be good. So if you're in Canada watching, get out there and try and get you a bird because it sounds like it's on fire right now.
Got a quick question, guys, before you call Tony.
All right.
Let's see. Jesse Galagos, sorry if I butchered your name. He asked where can he get a new GS2 remote?
The 1-800 number. Yeah, you can call the 1-800 number. Do you know what that is?
Do you know that off the top of your head?
Don't.
What we can do is
we'll post the 1-800 number up after we're done here, and you can call that number and they'll get you set up.
If it's not, I don't know if it's on the actual Facebook if we have the number on there or not. But
well, we can post it.
Yeah, if not, we'll post it for you and get you set up for that.
Should be on the information.
Okay.
Blake, our very own Blake Show, he posted that he's on his way back from Iowa. He's seeing birds strutting in both Iowa and Missouri. Lots of birds hitting the dirt. I think this week was their first week.
And yet he's coming back without one?
Yeah.
Tom Badendick, I think, looking to be 2 good days for the youth hunt in Iowa, lower north. Let's see. New York,
Yeah.
yep. For Saturday and Sunday.
Heck yeah.
Stephen Hall taking his son out for the New York State Youth Weekend tomorrow. His first hunt ever, so good luck to you guys.
Awesome.
Yeah,
sounds like a lot of people getting their kids out there and getting them in the woods.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, Wisconsin just opening up. Some of the East Coast states obviously just about to open up. I mean, so there's still some states that are just now kicking off. So there's still a lot of hunting left to be done. So that's good.
Heck yeah. Well, is it time to call the comeback kid?
Let's call the man.
All right. So our very own Tony Merle, you've probably seen him on every single one of our ads or Strut Reports.
He's pretty much the face of HS Strut.
Faces of HS Strut coming at you live here. Look at this kid. Atta boy.
What's up, guys?
How's it going, Tony? Any luck?
How we doing?
Any luck this morning?
Man, we saw some birds. That's the key part of the comment there. We saw, we did not kill though.
Yeah.
It's a pretty fun morning though. Are you guys behaving yourselves over there without me supervising?
Absolutely.
So, we're trying to.
A little bit of a delay in the response there.
So Tony, kind of tell us about your plan. Are you out there with your dad this weekend, just getting some family time and trying to get some birds?
Yeah. So I'm here. I'm from Iowa, and I'm back here for a few days, and I was hoping to be able to post my own harvest picture to the Strut Report so that we could show that here this afternoon, but fortunately can't do that quite yet. But
Yeah, I thought the whole reason we gave you time off to go up there was to kill some, Tony. Not time, an actual bird.
Hey, I'm trying, man. I'm trying my hardest. That's all a novice like myself can do. But we actually went out. So it's a piece of public land that we're hunting, and we went out last night, a little bit before dark, and listened for some gobbles and things.
Mm-hmm.
But it was real windy, and we really couldn't hear much. If there was a gobble, honestly, we probably wouldn't have heard it. But it's an area that we hunted last year, and actually I was able to to help my father call in his first bird last year, which was really cool. But it's the same area we're hunting here now, and we set up on a little bit different spot this morning just because we knew we could see a lot from that vantage point, and if a bird did come in and be able to see the decoys really well. And first thing, we heard some gobbling way off by a couple of birds, and it was just so far off we didn't feel like it was worth trying.
Worth heading over there.
Yeah, so we just kind of set up for about that first hour of the day, and didn't see anything. So at that point, we kind of started, getting up and being mobile. As you hear people talk about doing midday, and just kind of worked our way through and did some calling every now and then. And it's interesting. We basically made our way over to the exact spot that my dad killed his turkey last year, and come around the corner of the trees, and wouldn't you know it, basically you've got two strutters out in the field with about 4 hands with them. So I'm like,
Okay, so there's good activity where you're at. So are you gonna hunt through Sunday?
Yeah, I mean that's the plan. Hopefully, it'd be nice if I didn't have to. We can get it done here tomorrow.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's always the plan, but you know very well that things don't always go as planned when you get out into the field.
Well, Tony,
absolutely. Cookie, I think you and I found that out ourselves.
We did. Our Alabama hunts were not as successful as we planned. We had a ton of gobbling going on, a lot of activity, but couldn't get them to come into the strut. Never got their eyes on the decoys, and couldn't get them, to respond to any of the calls. They were always heading away. But
hey, Tony, as much as we love hearing your voice and seeing your face and enjoying your success stories, the whole reason we had you on here was for Q&A, obviously.
Yeah.
And so we really only have one question so far, and that's from Dave Murphy. Murphy wants to know: is there any truth to barometric pressure making birds less vocal?
Ooh, that's a great.
It's a science question, Tony.
I probably don't buy into it myself. I guess I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of science involved there, but I've never. Basically, the way I look at it is, barometric pressure kind of goes with the weather, I guess. So to an extent, you could say yes, but I mean, those warmer days are typically those are going to be the ones that are down the most. If you get a big cold front or something, they're probably going to shut down a little bit. So that's pretty much what I go by. Is just kind of the temperature and the overall weather. If it's real nasty, it's going to be a little bit tougher from the gobbling side. But that's a great question.
Well, if you think that one was tough, Tony, I'm going to put you on the spot again. Do you remember who this week's winner was?
I don't remember off the top of my head. Who is it?
All right.
All right. There it is. Adam Roberts.
Yeah.
There you go.
So guys, if this is your first time tuning in, every week we have a giveaway. If you get on here and comment, share a picture of your bird, get on and comment on our Strut Report. We post it every Monday, and then throughout the week we take in comments and then summarize it. And every time that you post a picture or post a comment, you get put in the hat pretty much for a chance to win on Friday. So this week's winner is Adam Roberts, and Adam, reach out to us and send us a message so we can get your shipping info. And
and we need to be clear on that unfortunately we can't reach out to people from the HS page. So as we're announcing these winners, hopefully you guys are checking back. And if you are one of the winners, send us a private message or even post, reach out to us, because we can't reach out to you. So we want to send you guys your prize package, but unfortunately we can't contact you from the HS page. So send us a message and we'll get that out to you. So congrats to Adam this week.
Yeah.
Tony, no pressure. But when are we going to get one of these hero picks?
Yeah.
You're cutting out a little bit. What's that?
Yeah, I bet I am. I said no pressure, but when are we going to see a hero pick?
Hopefully this evening. We're going to get back out there this afternoon. We ended up seeing a total of 3 this morning, but I think maybe it was just the caller. I wasn't doing a good enough job with
That's probably
my
it.
call.
So what you're saying is your go-to tactic isn't so much about your calling or your decoying. It's really hope and pray.
Sometimes that's the best strategy.
Yeah. It's worked well for me before.
Honestly, the first set that we saw, they had heads with them. We just couldn't pull them away.
Yeah.
And the third one that we saw later on was pretty far off. It was weird. He just popped out of the woods, strung it right there for a couple minutes, and then went back inside. So I know there's birds around. We just gotta get on them closer.
Well, good luck, man. Hopefully, both you and your dad can get on some good birds, and I'll be awaiting the text.
Well, I hope to be able to do that, and I want to be able to post a nice harvest pic to the Strut Report next week, week 7.
All right, man.
Well, Tony, as much as everybody's missing you, I'm sure they're happy that you called into us and they can see that face of yours. Well, good luck to you. Good luck to your dad. And what was that, Tony? Sorry.
I said I don't know about that, but it's always good talking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, good luck, man. You guys hunt safe, and we'll catch up to you next week. But good luck.
We'll be looking for some pictures. All right, man.
All right, guys.
See you, Tony.
See you.
Later.
All right, so that's it.
Yeah, that wraps up week 6.
So look for the week 7 post coming up Monday. Good luck to you guys that are getting out this weekend. Make sure you let us know what's going on in your area, and obviously, if you're successful, send the pictures in and share the post, like the post, and be eligible next week for next week's giveaway.
Yeah.
So, few states still opening up. Hopefully,
Got a few open up this weekend, and hope to hear from the guys that we haven't heard from yet. So.
Yeah, so hopefully a decent amount of birds start hitting the ground. Oh, and yeah, by the way, the update before we go for
Jesse Gallegos.
Yep, Jesse Gallegos. If you will call 470-282-0061 and ask for Darlin, she'll get you taken care of on that GS2 remote. So appreciate that. All right, guys.
Yeah, that wraps it up.
That's it.
Thank
Week
y'all,
6.
and look forward to hearing from y'all next week.
Yep, thank you.